gamers, and welcome to the Broken Pixel Podcast, a podcast where we talk all things gaming related, news, reviews, previews, and whatever the hell we want to talk about. I'm your host, Wes. I'm joined on my right by Aaron.
Yes.
And your right by James.
Hello.
If you like what you see, please like, favorite, subscribe on all of the social medias but Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, like, favorite, subscribe. If you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed. Throw us $1, throw us $5. If you want to help us another way, this is Bring Your Friend to Derailed Month. Show somebody a video. Show them this one. This will be a great video. Bold prediction. This will be great.
Whoa. Bold prediction from Wes. I like it. It is going to be great.
All right.
It will, because we're going to shit on Nintendo and everybody's going to come to his rescue.
Fair enough. I mean,
Nintendo kind of shit on itself, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. Before we go anymore, you said GameStop did something bad with their Twitter.
Oh, good call. They were, during the EA press conference, they announced, hey, the new Madden that you just saw at the EA press conference will have a build your own fantasy team or whatever. Or like pre-order now, exclusive at GameStop. And someone was like, will this have a battle royale mode? And then GameStop said, maybe. If so, we have dibs on Ray Rice. And everyone was like, that's not funny. And they were like, yeah, we're sorry.
Wow.
That social media advisor
Oh
expert
my God.
he got let go.
Yeah.
That's worse than Colin's tweet.
Way
worse.
worse.
Which I don't even think his tweet was bad. But
Exactly.
All right. So,
E3.
E3.
It's over.
It's over.
not really.
Kind of.
It's like day 5 now.
Yeah.
The press conferences are over.
Press
The
conferences
most
are-
exciting part's over.
Yeah. Now it's just going online, finding all the trailers for the games that we didn't see trailers for.
Yeah.
So, last week we made predictions.
We did.
Excuse me. This week, we're going to go through what each conference did and see how close we were on the predictions.
Should I run through predictions and then you run through what they did?
We'll do it one at a time. So, EA.
One at a time? No, I know. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay,
Conference
yeah,
by
yeah,
conference,
yeah.
though.
So, EA.
Wes gives up hope on Anthem. Aaron says they're going to show Battlefield 5. James says he's excited for Star Wars and Madden. And our balls to the wall prediction was they revive Visceral.
All right. So, we got first thing out of the gate. Battlefield 5.
Yay!
It took E3 6 minutes of conference to give us a battle royale mode.
Yeah.
But I think
That should have been my prediction.
This game, Battlefield 5 V, whatever it's called, it actually works with the battle royale. I think it'll be good.
Yeah. Battle Royale is a good concept. It's not. It's stupid that we're getting mad that it's getting everywhere because it's good.
Also, this was actually kind of a theme of EA. No loot boxes, no premium passes.
They apologized, kind of, not outright, but said like, "Hey, we fucked up," and so now we're gonna do this twice.
Yep. Battlefield looks good. It may not be a game for me, but I can't hate it. It looked good.
Yeah, Battlefield games are good.
Then we got probably a slight cringy moment. It's probably something out of left field. The head of Respawn Studios was sitting in the audience.
Oh, jeez.
Lady comes out.
That was the very next thing.
Yeah. Like, I'm
Damn.
going on.
Vince
Zampella.
Zampella, yeah.
And they were talking to him about they are working on a Star Wars game. They're taking a lot of the concepts that were made with the Amy Hennig Visceral game. But he's like, it'll be out holiday next season. And it kind of looks like he was uncomfortable to be talking about it. Like, he didn't want to.
It was odd. It was very odd.
We did get a name. It is called Jedi Fallen Order. Takes place in between Revenge
3
of the
and
Sith
4.
and A New Hope.
Yep.
And it's Christmas-ish.
Holiday
next
2019.
year. Not this year.
Correct. Battlefront 2 is taking on the Clone Wars. So, new heroes and meh.
Yeah, whatever. Boring.
Unravel 2.
Out today.
Oh, it is out today?
No, out the day they showed
Yeah,
it.
They
Oh,
announced
shit.
it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. EA's hit indie game?
Yeah. No, definitely not. It was a
Yarn.
okay game.
Okay. Is now adding co-op.
Yeah.
With
you
a-
could play as a blue and a red Yarny. It looked okay. It looked like more Unravel.
which if you like Unravel, awesome.
And it was available that day.
Cool.
So that's cool.
This is probably the game they've been getting the most praise for, most searches for. Sea of Solitude.
Oh, yeah. I feel bad for that presenter, too. Did you see her?
No, that one I didn't see all of.
She was a little struggled at the beginning, but then kind of got it together and then didn't. And then the game was just kind of weird, and we were like, what? That looks great, but like,
and
you
it's
didn't
just,
explain
you
it.
on a boat.
It's a journey through loneliness and how you become a monster when you're lonely, and we need people in our lives. She kind of talked about her experiences and why she wrote the game, and it was really nice and sweet, but she was super nervous, and the game looks cool.
See, every year, there's always one guy or girl who has to do a presentation who doesn't want to.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I'm here to show off my game.
Yeah, she was it.
Yeah.
Now we come to the thing that pissed me off the most about EA.
What?
Command & Conquer is coming back
Shoutcasted.
as a phone game
You got the beta, dude. You can play the beta on iOS right now.
on iOS.
Or on Android, I mean. Not on iOS. Play it, dude. It's going to be great.
I don't know
Here
if
he comes up the left flank. He's picking up the bombs. He's going, they got the missile. Don't get the freaking Land Rovers. Okay, got him.
All right, and then we come to
Shoutcasted.
then there's Anthem.
That was cringe.
That was cringe.
And then Anthem, yeah. They showed the same trailer for like 20 minutes.
They did.
Just rolled it.
We did get a
while they
little bit of gameplay a little later.
Yeah, eventually they got to more stuff, but for a little bit it was like, Jesus, they're just.
And again,
playing
this
that
is
same
the other
shit.
game they touted. No loot boxes,
Yeah.
all DLC free, and all paid content will be cosmetic. So they're doing what every other game does.
Are you still giving up hope on it?
The no loot boxes, again, if BioWare can actually keep this and not have EA fuck it up, I have more hope for it. I have not completely written it off now.
Then your prediction failed.
I know. A few other things that they talked about. We got a dramatic trailer for FIFA 19. Madden Overdrive.
Phone game.
Phone game.
Yeah.
And then, this is just the one that is stupid. Origin has Access Premier, essentially paid Steam.
Yeah. Yeah. You showed them people playing on their phones, people playing on their computers and their whatever's.
So, in general, EA sucked.
I'm going to give it a D.
For dickhole.
Kind of.
I mean, they get a little bit of praise for claiming no loot boxes. I give them that. Sea of Solitude, it's very intriguing
Sure,
and
they
interesting.
didn't get an F.
Wes,
They didn't get an F.
the loot boxes is just a BP cover-up.
They're going to make a movie with Mark Wahlberg next year. Did you see that movie also is by that director?
Yep.
However, not a true story. So
No, it's not at all.
now they're just making up stories.
Yeah.
So next is Microsoft, right?
Well, they have to wait.
Micro.
They have to wait a year or two to do like the Las Vegas shooting and stuff.
Oh, jeez. They're gonna too.
No, they will. For sure.
Those fucking douchebags.
So, Microsoft
Micro Halo 6
starts with Halo Infinite.
Infinite. So half point.
Oh, yeah, go down the list really quick.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Halo 6 co-op. Okay. Gears of War. Adaptive controller demo. Crackdown 3. Fable. No new console. Crossplay. Indie stuff. No Man's Sky. Battle Royale game. Borderlands 3.
Okay.
Like 2 of those things
A
happened?
couple of those things did happen.
3.
So we have Halo Infinite, which is
Yeah.
half Halo 6. We do not know if this is Halo 6.
It is.
Is it?
Yes, they said this is a continuation of the Master Chief story. We
Okay.
heard you. You didn't like not playing as Master Chief in 6 or in 5. This is a continuation of 5. You're playing as Master Chief in Master Chief's story. This is the
Wait.
next Master Chief.
So not knowing shit about Halo, isn't Master Chief the main protagonist of the entire series?
Yeah.
Yep.
So why would they make a game where you can't play as him?
He went rogue in 5. Well, he was supposed to go rogue in 5, and then you played as these 3 people from the expanded universe. So if you followed the books and stuff, you knew who they were. But you played as them. They were like a special team. And then it was their story trying to get Master Chief to come back. But then that's what the trailers made it seem like. But then the game is not that at all. He doesn't go rogue.
Was
He's
he ever
just not
in
the
it
game
at all?
He's in a cutscene.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
that was
really
a huge
bad.
fail.
Yeah. It was really bad.
Next thing is the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest.
Ori 2.
Ori and the Will
So
of the
that's
Wisps.
an indie.
Yep.
I
Again,
didn't see that one.
Ori and the Blind Forest. I think
Yeah.
it was it was the second game they showed.
it looks beautiful because the
Yeah.
first game looked beautiful. This looks good,
Yeah.
and a lot of people were saying how many times
Indie platformer.
how many times they're going to cry in the first 15 minutes.
Right. It was a very sad story.
Game I'm super excited for, Sicario: Shadows Die Twice.
Oh yeah.
So this is one overall theme with Microsoft, and we'll conclude this. It's they showed a lot of stuff I'm excited for, but I can play almost all of it on the PS4.
Right.
Like if it comes out, some of these games are sequel or are exclusives. Awesome.
That's exactly what I said going to work.
But they
yesterday.
have to say that. Right? And every trailer showed off like this is an exclusive or this is a
World
console
premiere.
exclusive, this is a world premiere, and they're so obtuse with how they name stuff that you're not sure if this is a Tomb Raider timed exclusive, if this is an exclusive. They just confuse everyone.
Yeah. But this game looked awesome.
It did.
Main character has no arm, gets replaced by this cool like grappling hook. So a Dark Souls game with actual traversing material.
Made by From, right?
Yeah, this is From Software's
Software,
Ninja
yeah.
game.
Pretty cool.
So Bethesda did give us our first look at Fallout 76 here.
Sure.
Randomly pulled Todd Howard on stage.
Sure.
But we'll get more of that later.
Yeah. I mean, it was
in
there.
the better conference. Yeah.
So there is the new Life is Strange-ish game.
Yeah, in the universe.
Yeah, The Awesome
Little
Adventures
boy.
of Captain Spirit,
Okay.
which is free,
Sure.
100% free, and coming out on the 26th.
I think the first episode is free
Oh,
because I think it's an episodic thing, just like Life is Strange. But the first episode's free, which is they typically do with those kinds of games, and then you pay for the season pass or whatever.
got it. We did get Crackdown 3.
We did get Crackdown 3 with some Terry Crews.
Terry Crews in the
My
game.
boy.
Completely batshit insane, over the top.
What do you expect? We've seen it for like 4 years now.
Yeah, like I'm tired of seeing it. It's coming out in February, maybe.
Hopefully. Yeah. February's packed. That was like the first February thing. That was
And
like,
then
oh shit.
followed up by Metro Exodus.
Oh yeah.
Looks awesome.
Looks super good. I might play Redux just to catch up.
See, I've never played the first one. I did play Last Light though.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice. There you go. You're fucking way ahead.
The game's good. This is open world. There's like a train that you're on that the trailer shows like this cult of this religious sect versus you guys on the train. But you still deal with like the shadow demons after the nuke went off.
Apparently, Redux is a great way to play the games if you.
Oh yeah, you get both games on one disc.
And it's up-res and it plays well, so.
So this is the first of 3 different times throughout the conferences we get Kingdom Hearts 3.
Although, the last one that Sony had was different.
Yes.
The first 2 were the same.
Exact same.
fucking
And
thing.
this one basically shows off that they're in Frozen World.
Yeah.
I have no idea what the fuck that game is.
Most people
That
don't.
game
There's
looks
a
terrible.
There is a half-hour to hour-long video of a guy not talking about gameplay at all, not talking about any mechanics at all, only talking about the story of every game, and it makes 0 goddamn sense.
Those games are terrible.
Tentative release date, January 29th.
February, basically.
But people are already taking bets that it's not coming out in January. They're going to
It'll
delay
get
it.
delayed.
I don't care.
It'll get delayed till June.
That game looked like hot garbage.
Oh, so we talked about this and I was mistaken. It is Forza Horizon 4,
Yeah,
taking place in Britain.
yeah. And apparently they didn't
Not-
own that
Yeah,
studio
not owned by Microsoft.
until now. Because remember when they went through and they purchased all those companies?
Yeah, I was going to talk about
They
that.
were like, we also own this company now. And we're like, you didn't own them?
Actually, that's actually the next thing we'll talk about is they bought some studios and opened some new ones.
The new studio I'm excited for.
You should be excited for one they bought too.
I'm not.
Ninja Theory?
Thank you. Sorry, I forgot about that.
I was going to say like
I thought you were talking about Undead Labs.
no, so yeah, they bought Undead Labs. They bought Ninja Theory
Yeah.
as well as Compulsion Games, maker of We Happy Few. But Ninja Theory I know you because of Hellblade.
Yeah, that's a big get for them.
So I mean, I think we'll start seeing more exclusive indie titles like Cuphead,
Hopefully, we got Cuphead 2-ish.
DLC. New island and new
island.
playable.
Yeah. I'm calling
So-
it 2.
Microsoft also got the first time to show us Division 2.
Yeah.
They got the first trailer.
Which is a great get.
Yep. Looks good. I know you're super excited for Division 2.
I thought it looked real good.
Yeah, it takes place not in winter this time in DC, and most of the from what they were saying, most of the smallpox disease has been wiped
Eradicated,
out.
yeah.
But now it's okay. These guys are gonna fucking kill us for water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just imploding from, within.
It's more Division, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but focusing more on post-game stuff, which is good.
Yeah, like introducing. Wait, no, that was talked about at the Ubisoft one. Never mind. Shadow of the Tomb Raider got a full trailer here.
Yeah. Not exclusive this time, though.
Not exclusive. But again, so this is what we're talking
But they
about,
did
that
get
they
the
showed
trailer.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Looks good. I never played the second one, though.
Me neither.
So I'm hoping
Mostly
by
because it was an exclusive for a little bit.
hoping maybe September rolls around in August, Sony makes it free.
That'd be great. I already own it. Still haven't played it.
You might care. There is a new skating game coming in.
Yes, Sessions. Oh.
It actually looked good.
I'll give anyone can take a crack at it.
Is
at
Tony
this
Hawk in
point.
it?
No. One
There's Activision.
One I'm super excited for, Devil May Cry 5.
Yes. That
It-
was a big old get.
Yep. And it's not based off of DMZ
Mm-hmm.
or DMC. It is the next line in Devil May Cry 5. So your dude with the one arm
Right.
is not Dante. His
Right.
name is Nero. But Dante shows up. Okay, whoever was recording Microsoft's press conference and streaming it could go fuck themselves. So at the end of the trailer, it does the logo, and then the camera starts pulling back, and then you see Dante riding it on a bike.
Oh.
But there it's like pulled back here, so you can't
Yeah.
actually see his face.
Nice.
It's coming out spring of next year,
Nice.
and we saw a little bit of combat, but not much.
Yeah,
we
but
just saw a little bit.
You kind of know what that is, and Devil May Cry, they're fun games.
Yep. Cuphead's getting an expansion.
Yeah.
Which is
Talked about
cool.
that. Well, I'm gonna call that another indie checkmark.
Yep. Bandai Namco is coming out with a giant anime crossover fighting game.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
It's what it was.
Yep.
Dying Light 2. This one was huge. This trailer came out of nowhere. I'm
Not exclusive.
Not exclusive. I'm immediately hooked on this. Like
Yeah.
it looked
You should
great.
Play the first one.
Should I?
Yeah, it's good.
Is it?
If you thought that looked good, that's the game.
But I love the fact decisions now will change the world. Like they showed you, do you want to take water and give it to everyone, or do you want to black market it and change the world? I wonder how that'll affect multiplayer.
I don't know. They're adding a battle royale-ish type of mode to the first one.
Nice. Dying Light was essentially what everyone wanted Dead Island to be, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Or the natural progression of Dead Island.
Mm-hmm.
Since we still haven't gotten Dead Island 2.
No, I don't think they're working on that.
Oh, this one didn't see coming, technically exclusive. Battletoads is getting a new game.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Fuck
Do
you?
you?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I love Battletoads.
Okay.
I never beat level 3, but I
Have
love
fun.
Battletoads.
Have fun, man.
Just Cause 4, which kind of got
Yeah.
leaked a little early.
Yeah, I'm not that excited about it.
Wasn't Just
3
Cause
was not
3
good.
just free the other, a
Couple
month
months
ago?
ago, yeah.
A month ago? Yeah, 2 months ago.
I went to the PAX panel for that.
All right, now we've got not 1, not 2, but 3 Gears of War games to talk about.
But only one good one. Gears Pop.
So yes, Gears Pop, the phone game based off the Pop Finals.
Oh, Jesus.
Don't care. I am intrigued about the XCOM style turn-based one.
Yeah, that could work real well in the Gears universe.
Yep. And then 5,
Yes.
which
looks like 5.
it looks like Gears 5, but taking a little more inspiration from Uncharted a little bit. In terms of
Climbing walls and
a little more climbing walls, a little more exploration, but still in a linear sense.
maybe. Okay, I kind of get what you're saying. A little Naughty Dog flavor.
Oh, Microsoft is indeed working on the next Xbox.
Is
Xbox is.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
Z?
came.
Xbox Z?
No, Xboxes. Like we're working on the next
More than one?
Like more than one consoles.
Why?
They're crazy, man. I don't know.
They're
What
gonna.
are they trying to do?
Make consoles?
No, I'm serious. What are they trying to do?
Make consoles.
What the fuck else can you put into it?
Not they mean like next gen. Not like another Xbox One, but like
Yeah.
the next generation and then the next generation.
But what could you add to that?
To what?
If they're, I mean, when do you think they would announce it? If we're talking like 5 years, then okay.
No, I'm thinking next year.
2019, 2020.
Okay, so with the technology that you have now in the Xbox One X, what the fuck do you add to the next one to make it better?
Newer CPUs, newer RAM, newer.
At some point, though, someone will
like
come up.
graphics cards and stuff.
Maybe they'll work with NVIDIA or something. You get a higher end graphics card in there. Maybe they'll like that. That's just the stuff we don't know. It's still in the R&D phase. I think basically
we have to have new consoles. It's a 7-8 year cycle, so we're hitting that right now.
Well, but that One X just came out last year.
Well, it's making it very strange because there's so many incremental steps now. Normally, we're not used to.
The only thing I can think of is because Microsoft tends to always try to announce something hardware at an E3,
before Sony.
Sony.
So if Sony doesn't have anything next year, Microsoft definitely does.
Mm-hmm. And then Microsoft closed with Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was a cool trailer. I get mostly, if not all, just cinematic, but looks great. And some more details have come out
recently.
recently.
Say like in engine or anything, did they?
I think they did.
Did they? Okay. But it's CGI stuff.
Yeah,
okay.
But they did say it's going to be a first-person RPG.
Okay.
Other little stuff that they showed.
The motherfucking making of Fallout 76 came out today on NoClip. Did you watch that Bethesda documentary?
I did not.
Oh, damn. You're behind.
Should have watched that instead of the second episode of Succession.
Nier Automata is coming to the Xbox.
Blah.
Sea of Thieves is getting expansion for the trailers for the 2 new expansions.
Is that because of the roadmap?
Blah.
Yes. There was a story trailer for Battlefield 5. I actually missed that one. PUBG.
They're doing the same thing as Battlefield 1, the little vignette.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's all it was.
PUBG's getting a new mode.
Blah.
The Halo Master Chief Collection is coming to Game Pass.
Oh, really?
Yay.
Same with The Division, Fallout 4,
play a Halo game finally.
And
Elder Scrolls
Online. And then there's another indie game called Tunic.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a Zelda-esque game, but you're a little fox.
Yeah. Zelda Fox.
All right. Microsoft.
All right.
I honestly...
You just went a little Matthew McConaughey.
I did.
All right. I did.
Because of some games I'm really intrigued
adorable person I've ever met in my life.
Because I'm really intrigued by some of the games. B.
What?
I have to give this a B.
Oh, okay. I was like,
What?
the B game? Like, there's a B?
No. Sorry.
Okay.
Jerry Seinfeld made a B game?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
No.
B. So, Phil Spencer, the only problem with his presentation that I had was that he was, every time he come on stage, he was like, we are coming into this there's a great game to be a gamer. Everything gaming is everything to... No, not that guy.
Okay.
But he just... Everything was like, it's a great time to be a gamer. It's revolutionary, blah, blah. And so it was like, oh, yeah, okay, can you just say something? Can you just get to the fucking point? I get it. But their presentation was very well put together, very well paced, very little cringe.
Yep.
But they had very little exclusive content.
Basically Halo and Crackdown.
And Gears 5.
Oh,
but Halo doesn't really count. Gears doesn't kind of count, but there's a little more Gears than Halo. Halo does not fucking count because it's not coming out. This was a more, here's what's coming in 2019, here's what's coming in 2020, but for right now, you're still kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sony's going to win this year. We'll admit they're going to win this year.
I'm going to give it a B-.
Okay.
I'm giving it a C because half that shit I don't give a fuck about.
So C+?
It would average out to a B-, C+.
I'm going to give it a B- because that's what I said.
Cyberpunk got me excited, and that was about it.
Yes. Not an exclusive.
Yeah.
So it's so hard. It's
Yep.
so hard. B-.
And it's like I said in the car the other day, like all of these games I'm going to play on PS4.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
I don't see you buying an Xbox
They
One
didn't
for
get
Crackdown.
any new customers.
Well, I already have one,
Oh.
but I'm not going to... It's a brick. I haven't used it since Sea of Shits came out.
You love saying that, by the way.
I do.
All right. So now we're on to Bethesda.
Yay!
What was Bethesda's?
All right, so we've got Fallout 76 next year. Mm-hmm. Fallout 3 Remastered in July. What?
Yeah, no, I like...
Rage 2, The Elder Scrolls 6,
Yep.
and new IP.
And we were pretty close.
We kind of fucking killed it.
We were pretty close.
All right, so let's start off
If
with...
you flip-flop 1 and 2...
Yeah.
Right?
Well, that's how I'm
you don't
giving it
get
a
the
half
remaster.
point, is that Fallout 3 is not getting remastered.
Yeah.
But Fallout 76 is coming out in July.
Exactly.
So we knew something Fallout was coming out this year.
Wait, it's not coming out in July, is it?
No, this year is
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay.
It's like we knew something was coming out soon.
Yeah.
I got it.
We thought it would be a remaster, not Fallout 76. So I'm giving it a half point.
So, we start off with Rage 2
Looks cool.
and an Andrew WK concert.
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
was so dumb.
That was weird.
so dumb.
I was
song
like, who
works
the
for the
fuck is
game,
this
though.
guy?
Yeah, but we don't need that.
Who
was
is
this
he?
E3 from 10 years ago? They did that 10 years ago at E3, and everyone was like, "Did you see everyone in the crowd?"
Yeah.
There's like some people getting into it, and everyone's like, okay,
I was
just...
dying. I think I was texting Derek about
Some
it too.
people
So
getting
funny.
into it. No, everyone was like, "Cool, I want to see Rage 2." I came to Electronic Entertainment Expo
Yeah.
to see the Bethesda conference. Where's Todd Howard? Oh, Andrew WK. A whole fucking song, a whole 3.5-4 minute
Yeah.
song, where he's like on the piano.
I
and, like,
know. Oh my
you know,
god, it
and
was
it's
so
like-
stupid.
And then to say like, here's Rage 2, and then it just kind of like shows you Andrew WK, and you're like, what? That was so weird. Are you ready to rock and roll? He's American.
I know. I'm just.
We did get some gameplay of Rage 2, though,
After the concert.
after the concert.
Yeah,
Which
we had
looks
to
cool.
sit through a concert.
Looks cool. Looks
Looks great.
I never played any Rage
Not-
1. Didn't even know it was a thing.
Many people in the industry didn't play Rage 1.
Yeah.
I played it.
You would.
You would. Exactly.
Ending came out of fucking nowhere in that game. I call it the Doom. I call it the Doom beta because they made that game. Then Doom came out a couple years
gotcha.
later. So it was like the tech demo that it did for Doom. Yeah. Speaking of Doom,
I was gonna say.
Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal, the sequel.
Hell on Earth, baby. Yeah.
I'm
You
day
played
one.
Doom, right?
Yep.
Did you go when you saw Doom 2? Did you go woo over there at the house?
Kinda,
Yeah,
yeah.
I thought I figured you would have.
Did you? Did you? You guys both beat it, right?
He's never played it.
No, I haven't played it.
He's like, that looks fucking dumb. It's too fast. Why does he go so fast?
Although I can't imagine that game
And
in
then
VR.
Doom 2 comes out. He's like, oh, I want to play that.
It looks cool.
He saw the Neo 2 trailer and he's like, oh, I'm gonna go back and play Neo now.
That was a joke. I saw that. I was like, oh, that's funny.
That's quick too, by the way, on that sequel. Anyways, we're at Bethesda.
Prey has come out with a bunch of stuff.
That
Bunch of
looks
stuff.
really cool.
Also, really awkward. The presentation.
Very.
With the
Yep.
people.
Very
and that was
awkward.
terrible. And it's also.
I'm not a mimic, Mom.
It's a little too late at that point. Like, I've already beat the shit out of that game, and I fucking loved it. Am I willing to go back to it for that stuff? No.
For New Game Plus.
No. Oh, yeah.
That's free and is
Yes,
out.
I am. Yes, never mind. I forgot about New Game
Now,
Plus.
Moon Crash, the one that's like essentially a roguelite
Yeah.
game in this, is the paid stuff. You get New Game Plus and survival mode for free.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm in. That game was so good, guys. So good.
Is Moon? What's it called? Moon what?
Moon Crash.
Is Moon Crash the one where it's like a simulation?
Yes, and you're trying to survive the moon, but
Gotcha.
it changes every time.
Right. It keeps changing.
There's the
Okay.
that's the roguelite element.
I'll tell you what. The moon crashes into the earth. And then the tomato armada.
And then there's
It's called Two Brothers.
there is the new multiplayer mode coming out, 1 versus 5. 5 mimics versus 1 human.
Oh,
That sounds
yeah.
awesome.
And
God damn it, now I am excited for it.
See?
You changed my mind. Hot damn.
another sequel.
I was watching it going, there's no way you're not excited about this.
I remember hearing New Game Plus and being like, oh,
Yeah.
I would totally play New Game Plus. I remember telling Becca, I'm like, they have New Game Plus. She's like, what's that? And I was like, it's where you play. It's where you play again and you keep all your upgrades. And she's like, oh, that sounds kind of cool. And I was like, yeah.
Speaking of sequels, we have a Wolfenstein sequel.
Wolfenstein.
Dude,
Youngblood.
no. I think it's not a sequel.
It's a
I
DLC,
think
isn't it?
they didn't specify, but I
Yeah.
think so.
They're claiming
I think,
the whole game can be played either single. Oh, so
I think it's the old blood for the second one. Because remember how you had New Order and then Old Blood, and then now you've got this.
Old
and then,
Colossus, Young Blood.
Yeah.
But you're playing as
New Colossus.
BJ's daughters.
Twin daughters.
Yep, that's where the single player or co-op.
thing. And I think it's fantastic. Machine Games is great. Although
The
Machine
presenters
Games
were pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Jerks and gens.
Yeah.
And I do love when he came out and said,
Fuck Nazis.
It's like, we want to send our message of fuck Nazis as on many consoles as possible.
Yeah, Pete Hines is the shit. He thinks he looks like a hobbit.
He does.
He doesn't look like a hobbit.
Okay, so here's what Pete Hines reminds me of: the Lord of the Rings nuts in Clerk 2. That guy. That's exactly what he reminds me of.
Damn it, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Good call. I've just seen him for so many years that it's like, oh, that's Pete Hines. I never think about it anymore.
Fallout 76.
Yeah, get Todd Howard out there.
Finally get news about it. It is indeed multiplayer.
It is.
He says
Every human you see is a real person.
unless you're playing solo, then they're their computers.
Sure.
He said dozens of players, so at least 24 person
At least.
servers.
Yep. Dedicated.
But you'll
servers.
never see a server.
You'll never see a
Yeah.
server.
It'll just load you right in.
Yep.
You can take your camps with you, CIMPS. There is VATS. That was a big question. It's been reported that there will be VATS in some extent, although it won't slow other players down or stop other players. But there will be some kind of VATS.
Okay.
So stay tuned.
In West Virginia.
In West Virginia,
Mountain Mama.
what, like 70 years after the bombs fall?
Like
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
close
yeah, it's
to
right.
the prequel-ish time.
Yeah, because it takes place before even one.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Vault 76 is the first vault.
One of
That's
the first.
supposed to be like the life preservation vault, right?
One of the
Where
first
they-
vaults.
One
Yeah.
of them, yeah.
Yeah, because after the bombs go off, then it's like, oh, now you can go out and
Reclamation Day.
yeah.
Yep. Announced the collector's edition.
I'm
Yeah.
getting
With the
totally
power-
getting it.
The map that glows in the fucking dark.
Yeah,
The power armor helmet.
the
Todd
helmet.
cusses.
Fuck yeah.
Pre-order it now if you can because it's been selling out really fast.
Yeah, from where though? Because fucking Best Buy doesn't have it.
I had it last night.
Oh really?
PC was already sold out. Xbox One and PS4 were not.
Can you do like in store $5?
Don't know if
Pre-order?
we can. I didn't try that.
I'd be down for that.
You got to see a lot of the new creatures since most of the ones we've seen, like super mutants, won't exist
Right.
because the forced evolution project didn't happen yet.
Yeah.
But you saw like a giant sloth.
Yeah. The
And a-
giant sloth from Zootopia.
Yeah, and flying enemies now.
Yeah. Because it seems like you're going to be like questing with people and fighting monsters together in kind of Monster Hunter-ish sort of way.
I wonder if it'll be cool if you can have private sessions too.
I would hope so too.
Because he said you can play completely solo.
You can.
So you can turn off multiplayer essentially. But like if I just want to play with like you guys and Derek and stuff,
So it'd be like Destiny.
yeah.
Yeah. That'd be okay.
That'd be fucking great.
Yeah. Are you going to play Fallout 4 now?
Yes,
You should.
100%. It's on sale
Derek's
for
playing
$30 right now.
Yeah, Derek's playing right now.
Fallout 4 and Skyrim are on sale for $30.
There is a new Elder Scrolls game coming out for your phone.
Blades.
Blades, free.
Pre-order. What is with this mobile pre-order bullshit? You know, all that does is say, like, when it comes out, it just sends you a text and it's like,
Yeah.
hey, this is out.
And then we get 2 teasers. We
You
get
can talk
teaser.
about Legends.
No.
Oh yeah, they're adding more cards to Legends.
Or Elder
Yeah.
Scrolls Online. That man, besides you, the Elder Scrolls Online guy is the cutest man I've ever seen.
Oh,
the
He's
first
so
year,
excited and happy with
Yeah.
his goatee, and he's like, we have the best game.
Yeah.
ever."
the first time I saw him at an E3 like 2 or 3 years ago, he was the guy who was like super uncomfortable being on stage.
Yeah.
He's like,
And he's still kind of like that, but it's in like a super adorable way. I love him.
Can we talk about what a badass Todd Howard is?
Yeah.
At his own
I've been-
conference, he fucking shredded it.
Yeah.
God, that was so
I
good.
love the fact he made fun of himself. We're gonna put Skyrim in. Oh, that
that
was
fucking video?
Yeah.
Oh my god. With Keegan, I was dying.
Eat all the cheese.
I was, oh my god.
all the cheese.
What you gonna eat, motherfucker? His wife is the best.
You
What
know
gonna
how
eat
you
all
are
the
with
cheese?
dairy.
You're right. I won't eat.
You're
the
right. I
cheese.
love you. I eat all the cheese.
Oh, so good.
Use a health potion. You're out of health potions. Oh, shit. How many wheels of cheese do I have? 456.
Eat them all.
I eat all the cheese.
So they announced Starfield,
Yeah.
sci-fi game.
Sure. New IP. We checked it out.
New IP. And Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
Officially announced. They're working on it.
They panned over a landscape.
Mm-hmm. I'm calling that a next-gen title.
They said it was. They said that Starfield is a next-gen game, and that Elder Scrolls 6 will be after that.
Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
So what do you think Starfield will be 2020?
2019.
You think it'll be 2019?
No.
No, early
I'm calling 2020, and then Elder Scrolls 6 2022.
2022.
Really, too?
It depends on how well Starfield does. If Starfield is a great...
4 more years? Wow.
Because they'll have to release Skyrim on the new console, too.
Yeah.
They
will. Know they will.
They will.
Here's your fucking Skyrim.
All right. So that's Bethesda. So for our predictions, this was... We
did great.
We did great.
Mm-hmm. Todd did great.
Todd did great.
Pete Hines did great. Elder Scrolls Online Cute Guy did great.
Rage 2, not so much.
You hated Andrew WK.
Yeah.
But
And the awkward-
Doom guys were awesome.
The awkward prey was weird.
Awkward Prey was weird.
Yeah.
But you're excited for Prey.
Yeah.
So I'm going...
Here's the problem.
Okay.
They had a bunch of games.
Yep.
Most of them were out already. Okay. And then 2 of them are coming out on next gen consoles.
Yes.
So this was really a Fallout 76 conference, and then they just kind of like peppered stuff in at the beginning.
Well, this was a shorter conference than Bethesda normally does.
I think they don't need a conference every year.
Yeah.
Not unless they have a Fallout, a true Fallout or Elder Scrolls game to show.
Everything except Fallout 76 felt like maybe Rage 2 would have been done better if it wasn't spoiled by Walmart.
Fucking
Which
Walmart.
they
probably
even
would have been-
joked
I
about
do.
that, too.
I do love that he called that out.
Yeah.
Like our friends.
That probably would have made it more.
Our friends at Walmart Canada.
I'm gonna go with an A minus.
That's what I'm giving it. Because this conference made me audibly scream when they said a few things. Because I got super excited
What?
for the Elder Scrolls, for Fallout.
Elder Scrolls 4?
What?
You're really excited for Oblivion?
What are you talking about?
Elder Scrolls 4?
I didn't say that.
That's what you just said.
No, he
No, I didn't.
he meant for Elder Scrolls and for Fallout.
Fallout 76, yeah. And then I got excited. I don't know why, but it made me excited when they were like, "You get Fallout Shelter for the Switch right now," and I was like, "Oh God!" And then I put it on the Switch, and it's pretty cool.
I got it on the Switch last night too.
It was fun.
Or
I put
two.
the little on the table and just play with it. It was fun.
What are you giving it?
B plus. They fluffed it up.
They did.
You know they brought in Elder Scrolls 6 because Rage 2
Yes.
that was last minute.
Yes.
And there's no reason for it to be there. There's no reason for Starfield to be there.
I can see Starfield being there. Just like give us one teaser.
Why?
Well, because it's new IP.
But they have nothing to show. Why?
They showed a No Man's Sky little planetary thing. It looked kind of cool.
What?
Like the 2 flying through the space scene and stuff with the planets. The little clip they showed.
When?
Did they not show that clip, Wes?
They
When?
show
Who?
so Starfield. They showed like ships flying through space
Yeah.
and then the title Starfield coming up.
Yeah.
He was saying he was
That's
excited.
nothing. That's nothing.
Okay, well, I thought it was something. I liked it. I said it looked kind of like No Man's Sky. That was my exact comment.
No.
And I was like, oh, Bethesda did a No Man's Sky.
It's just in space. It doesn't look like No Man's Sky. It's just in space. Mass Effect doesn't look like No Man's Sky. Star Trek, Star Wars, Battlefront. It's just in space. B plus. Okay, fine. I'll give it an A. A minus?
A minus.
Okay, A minus. Fine.
Because also compared to the rest of the show, I mean. All right. So we're on to Square.
That was a shit show.
That
if I
was
have ever seen one. There's the Konami press conference from years ago. Have you ever seen that?
the giant enemy crab. Or no, it was Sony, wasn't
No,
it?
Yeah, that was Sony. This is the guy that's like, You press the Y and the XXX and the Y again.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh God.
I remember that.
It's just this guy that's like in this weird hair, and he's like presenting in this like conference room, and there's that, and then there's this, which is just garbage.
Okay, so this wasn't even so much a conference. We're going to show you trailers for like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's see what we got. Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Hold on.
Oh, sorry.
Final Fantasy VII Remake date. Shadow of the Tomb Raider. Avengers game. Life is Strange. Revive old franchise. Kingdom Hearts 3 this year. Balls to the wall prediction. Go.
Okay. Shadows of the Tomb Raider.
Nailed it.
This one they showed off the stealth kill mechanics.
Sure. Look good. She looks like a badass.
This
She
time
comes out of the water with the flames.
This time we got more of the awesome adventure of Captain Spirit. So here's your Life is Strange connection.
No Avengers game.
No Avengers game, which just sucked. Okay, I want more information on this. Babylon's Fall.
Yeah.
It's by Platinum Games and Sony.
Sure.
Platinum makes some great stuff.
They do.
But again,
Are they making The Silent Man, though?
oh God. Forgot about that one. The Quiet Man.
The Quiet
Yeah. Just Cause 4. Yeah. This one talks about the weather effects.
Ooh.
Hey, they're proud of those tornadoes.
Sure.
The Quiet Man is apparently about kicking ass while deaf. It's reading it verbatim. So this trailer
They're like, "What's up, punk? What are you doing in this alleyway?" Oh, okay.
And it starts out with like realistic.
Yeah, and then it pans around and becomes a video game.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he drops the bag on him. I don't know what's in the bag.
He sets the bag on the garbage can right here because he doesn't want it to go on the ground.
Really? I thought he set it on them after he beat him up.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what's going on.
And then we got the update for Final Fantasy 14.
Sure.
The Monster Hunter World crossover with Final Fantasy 14.
Eagerly awaited that.
The new trailer for Dragon's Quest 11. And another trailer for Octopath Traveler. They should have done a press conference. If Bethesda didn't need to do one, these guys definitely didn't.
Sure. Great point.
Where's the Avengers game? They talked about it last year. I was hyped because it was Crystal Dynamics making it, and
Nothing.
oh yeah, no yeah, we didn't. We got the same Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Not this year.
They're gonna put the Avengers in Kingdom Hearts because it's all Disney. That's where you get your game. Iron Man and Frozen.
D minus.
D minus. They didn't revive an old franchise.
Nope.
Unless we didn't know about.
I looked through
Quiet
everything.
Man.
I didn't see anything.
Quiet Man may be a NES game.
God.
D minus.
D minus.
Yep.
Oof. I'm giving it a fucking F.
I would.
Shadows of the Tomb Raider.
You're doing Shadows of the Tomb Raider. Me for Babylon's Fall.
Okay.
Shadow's the only thing I gave a shit about.
Wow, EA beat Square by a minus.
I know. All right, so now we're on to Ubisoft.
UB.
All right, what were our predictions?
Predictions: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Watch Dogs Trace, Beyond Good and Evil 2, Division 2, new IP, Mario and Rabbids 2, Skull and Bones shows more, Balls to the Wall South Park 3.
All right, kicks off with Just Dance.
Always.
Should have. Okay, we know next year.
Yeah, Just Dance 2020. Is
Always is the
As
beginning.
always, yep.
This should have been my balls to the wall thing, but we saw a new trailer for Beyond Good and Evil 2.
I liked it.
This one actually shows you two characters from the first Beyond Good and Evil, Jade and the pig, and I forgot his name.
Sure.
Snort.
No, starts with a P. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt comes out with his new studio thing to put
Hit record.
music and other stuff into the game.
Yeah. You will get paid if they pick your stuff. They didn't say that at the conference, and he said that on Twitter, like, hey, we're sorry we didn't mention that you will get paid for it if we select your
But
stuff.
not gonna lie, I've been actually wondering what Joseph Gordon-Levitt's been doing after like the 3 movies.
That.
All right. Ooh, the new Trials game, Trials Rising.
Did you say ooh?
Yeah. I like
Again,
the Trials
it's
games.
for Derek.
Yeah.
Derek loves them.
But they're adding in a whole university thing, like so people will teach you how to play,
Okay.
so you're not shit.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. So this is where we get news on Division 2.
Yeah.
Free DLC
Yeah.
and their new endgame raids.
Yep.
Which they showed us a nice roadmap.
Yeah. Nice roadmap. That means you're set up for success. If you have a
Yeah.
roadmap before it even releases.
And yeah, they're letting
They're getting ahead of the roadmap game. They're like, hey, we're fucking this up. So instead of 3 months from now, after
They're like,
release when
raids
it
is gonna
comes
be
out,
terrible.
yeah, we're gonna have to fix. We apologize for raids up front. Here's a roadmap.
And yeah, raids are letting you do 8-man.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Or women.
Or women. 8-person.
Thank you. Thank you.
What if they're robots playing?
They still have genitalia. Look at Westworld. Dicks hanging all over the place.
So this one, we kind of got this one right. There is the Mario and Rabbids Donkey Kong DLC.
Correct. Not 2 though.
Not 2, but it's basically it's Donkey Kong's story now.
Yep.
Looks
I like
good.
it.
Yeah.
I like Mario Rabbids.
Skull and Bones. We got more info on that.
Yeah.
A little bit more like kind of what we were thinking was going to be, not just all multiplayer, but like you're going out in there and you want to take that ship and get that stuff.
Yeah.
Yes.
The stuff. I want to get that stuff.
You want to get that stuff?
Hopefully it's good.
New VR game, Transference. The one that Elijah Wood worked on last.
Transference, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trans interference.
Transference. Looks creepy.
Yeah.
Looks VR.
He's creepy.
Probably.
Frodo motherfucker.
Star Fox is coming to Starlink Battle for Atlas.
What?
Game where you have to buy toys.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Cool.
You already did that a bunch.
Pass.
That was a little. That actually was pretty genuine when he gave him the little thing, and he was so happy.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, "I'm gonna throw it at you." No, I'm not. Backstage.
For Honor is getting their new expansion, Marching Fire, with a
Cool.
new group of people.
Cool.
Nice. But they didn't have the cool For Honor guy with the big beard. They brought out a new guy, and I didn't like him. I wanted the old For Honor guy. That guy's badass.
And then they closed out the main show with Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Yep. Yeah.
So you learn more about the game.
Every person you see in that game is another player. It's all online.
Wrong game.
Free DLC
He tried to get me with that
for the
too.
first 2 years.
They didn't say that.
Stop trumping it. What? Trumping it up, man. Fake news.
Oh.
What we did get though was gameplay. They added in a dialogue system.
Yeah.
You get to play as a boy or a girl.
Man or woman?
Yeah.
Hey, you probably start as a kid.
They did show young
Nicholas.
Nicholas?
What?
That's definitely not.
Nicol Bolas?
It's definitely not Nicholas. It's like Aztrikido or something.
Sarikido?
All I know is since they played more with her, her name's Cassandra.
Her name is definitely Cassandra. He has a weird
Oh my
fucking
God.
name that is not
Dikido.
Nicholas.
I
want to say
Dikido.
Nicholas.
So it looks
It looks
open.
janky.
Yeah.
Like when he jumps on the horse, it's kind of like stutters a little bit. It looks a little janky, but
So
did Origins, and that's why I wasn't excited for Origins. And so it's, we'll see.
I like the big battle.
Yeah.
That was
Hopefully
fun.
you can interact with all the enemies in that scene, because it didn't seem like it.
It looks like, yeah.
Like it seems like you would run to a certain point, and then they would just all be fighting and not pay attention to you, and it'd be like, oh. Hopefully that's not the case, though. And that comes out this year.
His name is Alexios.
That's pretty close.
Dick-a-doo.
Alexinobadu.
And then the only other game they talked about was The Crew 2.
The Crew. 2. Platinumed it.
And then there's a documentary coming out for Rainbow Six Siege.
Yay.
Weird.
Cool.
South Park 3?
No, South Park 3?
Negatory. I ain't working with Ubisoft ever again. New IP? New IP, maybe?
Starlink.
That's new IP?
Yeah, they announced it last year, but it hasn't come out yet.
That's not new IP. Watch Dogs 3?
Nope.
All right. Did we have Aisha Tyler again this year?
No.
Okay.
No Aisha Tyler.
So it was less awkward.
Yeah. All right. So we're on to Sony, right?
Wait, we didn't give her.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, grade.
Rate.
Sorry, grade.
Sorry, great.
Sorry, grade. No, grade. He
Oh,
forgot to
grade.
grade it. He
Sorry,
apologized to the
grade.
grade.
To the grade. Sorry about that.
C.
Yeah. See.
For you, B? Yeah, I can agree with that.
The only thing I care about is Odyssey.
Yep.
It's pretty much all I care about that they put out.
Sony. Here's our predictions. You can change your name. Kojima and Death Stranding. More mysterious. Spider-Man, Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us 2 with a date. From Software, Red Dead, and Last of Us 2 with a date was our balls to the wall. Go ahead. No name change.
No name change.
Nope.
First up,
No Kojima, but Death Stranding.
Last of Us 2.
Yes. That was so weird.
We got the full. We got a
No.
cinematic and a gameplay.
No.
No.
First,
Oh,
we
first.
got. For like 10 minutes. He banjoed. The Gustavo guy, the soundtrack guy, he banjoed for like 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes. And we're just kind of like, okay. But then he's in the thing that they're in the trailer. So like makes sense, like the wedding kind of thing, like the
The
dance
church,
hall, the
yeah.
church kind of thing.
Yep.
And it's set up the same way, so it's very confusing. And then you go there, we get the little cinematic. She's dancing. She's I don't think they're
kiss.
dancing. They kiss. They do the weird
And
thing.
during their kiss is when it goes behind her to go into the violent trailer.
And then when they come back from that trailer, they're in this other studio, and you're like the announcer guys, and they're like, "Hey, we're with the PlayStation conference, and are you guys having fun? Let's see another trailer for a different game." And it's like, what is it? Are we done? And then they go to the big hall with everyone. It was very, very terrible.
It's like they wanted to do The Last of Us in their own that venue,
Yeah,
but it's like it was so jarring for us watching it.
so weird.
But what did you big Last of Us fan? What did we see? What did you see that you liked?
The Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
That's you. That's what I saw. It's Last of Us 2. It's amazing. I already know it is. I don't need to see anything. I don't need to see anything.
This would be a day one buy. Just
Doesn't matter.
even if you saw nothing on it.
Doesn't matter.
Even if you, and then you plug
Probably
it in and
prefer
it's a
to
cart.
see nothing on
I
it.
would love to see nothing on it. I am honestly upset that I already know what Ellie looks like all grown up. Like that. I know we saw her already playing guitar, but she still looked, I think, a little more like younger Ellie. This is like, wow, you look like a grown up now, and I'm comfortable with it.
Is it the same actress?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still Troy and Ashley. So
Did you see Joel though in the trailer?
he was referenced
Oh,
because
okay.
she goes, your dad doesn't like it when you're out so late. Joel, well, maybe.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, who else could be your
and
dad?
yeah, we saw, like I was telling you, we saw no infected or zombies or whatever.
Right.
This is all people.
Tune into Bloodshots for the reason behind it. Death
Next,
Stranding.
no.
Oh, sorry.
Next is Ghost of
No.
Tsushima.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Fucking, I want this game. This game
Yeah.
looks so good.
Looks
Yep.
great.
No, I hope some of the stuff from the trailer is in the game, like no HUD. No,
Also weird though, because they made him play flute for 20 minutes before they showed that game.
Yeah.
yeah,
It was a weird ass conference. I hated it.
we'll get to that in a second. Let's just.
But
keep,
yeah, then they did that, and then they did Ghost of Tsushima, and then the game looks fantastic.
it's a Kurosawa movie. Just you finally get to play it. I mean, like the samurai battle at the end in like the red leaves that move as you go, like the one hit kills because you slice across their throat.
Oh yeah,
God, Ashley Johnson is so hot.
I know, man. She's my fave, and she was the little curly haired kid on fucking Grown Up,
That's crazy.
Grown Ups, whatever it's called.
New game coming out called Control, third-party game from Remedy.
Yes, they made Alan Wake. They also made Quantum Break
And Max Payne.
and Max Payne, and Quantum Break sucked. But this looks like a good non-exclusive Quantum Break.
Donnie described it as you have the gravity gun from Half-Life without having the actual gun. Like, you just...
I'm into it. I'm into it.
The Resident Evil 2 remaster coming out.
Love it.
I'll have to be honest, 2 is one I never played.
That's like the only one that I love besides 4.
I played 1, 3, 4, 5.
You missed 2?
I missed 2.
You gotta play 2, dude. And they fucking remade it. They didn't even, like, remaster it. They remade that fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
This is our third look at Kingdom Hearts 3.
But different.
This gave us the Pirates of the Caribbean level
Yay.
and the release date.
Yay.
January 29th.
Yay.
Death Stranding. We see something.
We see a butt.
We see a butt.
A little baby butt.
Yeah. We see gameplay.
We do. Yeah, I mean, it's gameplay, but it's weird. He hikes a lot.
Yeah, someone came out and said that you could do that game with no combat. You can just sneak and do like
Was it Kojima?
No.
Then I don't believe it.
Okay. Would you believe Kojima?
Nope.
Fair enough. I guess surprise game that no one saw coming. Neo 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Trailer
get it.
looked awesome.
Yep.
I'll get it.
Don't. I can't get past the fucking tutorial. This game sucks.
And then we got Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Now, I love that they showed high flying swinging last year and then fighting this year, and then after the show they showed more swinging, and God, that game looked good.
Yeah, some articles I was reading, the swinging is one button to just go. You get
And
a
there's
command.
so many points.
Nice.
Yeah.
So good.
It's what I've wanted from Spider-Man games since Spider-Man 2.
Yeah. I played those old Spider-Man games. Man. They were okay. even.
Spider-Man 2 is the best one.
Yeah.
And it had the best web slinging. No one copied that. And then we have some VR game coming out from Software.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna call check mark on From.
Yeah. Let's see. What other stuff did we get? No.
Death Stranding was not necessarily more mysterious. It was kind of more.
Who's the girl? Who are the two girls?
It was like not more mysterious, but also more mysterious.
And why is there still a backpack baby in liquid?
Because that's how all the babies are how they come back to life. So you have to like wear a baby, and then when the stuff like gets you or whatever, the baby is like safe, and then it like grows back up, and then he's Norman Reedus again. It's copies of him.
Are you sure about
I'm
that?
positive. The baby, the babies and stuff, they're copies of yourself.
But
and
the
everyone
baby
has
is
them.
also used to detect the big walking things, because he has that one in the trailer. Then he stabs himself with it, and then that's when the little machine comes online to tell you where stuff is.
Yeah, multiple use baby.
Let's see. Anything else big? Oh, there's a new short for the Destiny 2 Forsaken. That trailer where you see Clyde possibly getting shot in the head.
Clyde.
Cade?
Cade.
Clyde.
I,
So good, man. That's good. I'm gonna call him Clyde now. Clyde.
and then
Cletus. Clyde.
Justin Roiland's new game.
Yeah.
Sure.
I thought it was
Trover
Rick and
Saves the
Morty at
Universe.
first.
It's the same art style, same voices. Like everything's drawn Rick and
I
Morty.
really thought the end of that Rick and Morty were going to kick through the door, and it was going to be like this full-on Rick and Morty game. I would have, oh, God.
So that's Sony.
That's it.
Yeah.
No Red Dead.
No Red Dead. That really surprised me.
No
This whole
Last of Us 2 date.
Nope.
But Last of Us 2. I'm giving the conference a... Dude. Okay. Death Stranding, exclusive. Spider-Man, exclusive. Ghost of Tsushima, exclusive. Last of Us 2, exclusive.
Yeah, they're 4 pillar games. Like they even announced those were the 4 games that we're going to talk the most about.
That From Software VR game, exclusive? Control, maybe not exclusive?
Control's probably not exclusive.
I mean, they gave Xbox their last game as exclusive, Quantum Break.
I mean, maybe then.
Just
But-
for the point, like, this is to get people to buy your shit.
Yep.
And they have some strong stuff to make you say, hey, come buy our shit.
Yep.
Because you can play shit you can only play on our shit.
And it's good shit.
But the conference was terrible. I gotta give it a...
What are you looking for out of it? Entertainment value for like being at an E3 conference,
Like-
or games value?
I care more about the game. So like if it
Yeah.
was me, this gets an A.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to grade it as a conference as well. Like how did they present themselves? Was the pacing? Was I entertained the whole time? And I fucking wasn't.
I was not. So
I was
I would
not.
give it a B minus.
I would give it a B plus because of the strength of the games. And they showed the games.
You make a valid point. Yeah, the conference itself there was parts that are. I think this had some of the more cringy stuff in the entire conference.
Just not cringe stuff because there was not really people on a stage doing anything. It was just like 2 musical performances that didn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Because the banjo one was him playing the Last of Us theme.
But like kind of
the
ad
flute.
libbed, and then the flute was weird, and yeah.
The flute had people in the audience like,
But then you see the trailer, like
Yeah. B plus.
B plus.
So B.
It would average out to a B.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Nintendo.
Do we
All
have
right.
to talk about this?
It's going to be very brief because all they talked about was Smash Bros. So
Exactly.
we did Smash Bros, not a port, new characters, which yes, and yes. Dark Souls, Bayonetta 3, Pokemon Let's Go, Pokemon RPG on Switch, show starters?
Oh, starters for the new game.
Oh, show starters for Pokemon. Metroid Prime release date, and then N64 Mini was the balls to the wall.
So this one we got a lot wrong.
Yep. No Metroid Prime.
Yep.
Nope.
Didn't show Pokemon starters, blah, blah, blah. Did they show Pokemon Let's Go?
Yes.
Okay.
They
Bayonetta
showed
3,
how you
no.
take the controller and flip
Dark
it.
Souls 3.
I think we got a little bit of the Dark Souls remaster,
don't
but
think so.
I'll go through the list.
Okay, go ahead.
Starts off with Super Mario Party. Going back to the Mario Party roots where it's a board game style instead of the car thing. Really fun game to play with people. Me and Donnie have played a lot.
No, those games are terrible.
You're wrong.
They're
I had it for the Wii U. It was horrible.
They're terrible.
The Wii U one is horrible.
They're all terrible.
No, they're not.
It is a game of luck and of computer dice rolls, and it's a piece of shit. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead.
We got DLC for Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Cool.
Fire Emblem. The new one looks pretty good.
On Switch?
Yeah. You actually control armies, it looks like. So instead of just your troop attacking another troop, you can send a squad after.
Where do you keep your armies? In your sleeveys.
Fortnite is coming to the Switch, and it's actually already out.
Nice. Portable Fortnite. Portafort.
You can already play portable Fortnite though.
Not, yeah.
An
Yeah.
indie title port, Hollow Knight's coming to the Switch.
Hollow Knight. Is that like Shovel Knight?
It's not part of Shovel
No,
Knight.
that's what Jessica was telling us about. When remember when you misheard her and she was like hollow, like it's nothing inside,
Like,
and then she's like night, like
So, and then we get Smash Brothers news.
for about an hour?
Not
it was definitely an hour.
It felt like 3.
It was definitely an hour.
All right.
64 characters.
64 characters
Every character that's ever been in it.
and 2 new ones.
And they showed us every ability.
2 new ones? I thought Ridley was the only new one.
Squid Kids.
Oh, Jesus. Well, duh.
They actually said
Squid
that
Kid's gonna
Inkling
be in
wasn't
there.
really a new character.
Never been in a game. Would
On
be a
the
new.
Treehouse, they said it. No, they had an Inkling in the last one.
No, they didn't.
Well, the guy specifically said this is not a new character. It just has something different on the back of it, like it's backpack or it's squid pack or whatever the fuck it's called.
Did you see how
I
they're
watched
like,
that twice in fucking English and Japanese.
Did you see how they're like, we made Wii Trainer's face look different?
Yeah,
And then,
I didn't
like,
get to see
looks
the treehouse.
identical?
I
It's
only
not
got
the
to-
treehouse. This is the trailer.
I was
thing.
on my way to work during half of that trailer.
Oh, well, I'm just saying they're like, we even changed his voice, and then it's
Yeah.
like, get out of town, get out of town.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's the fucking same thing. It's so funny.
it was literally terrible.
And then a bunch of new games and ports coming out.
I give Nintendo.
D.
Oof.
I can't grade them, and it did nothing for me. I fell asleep
EA
twice.
was better, and they got a D.
I disagree.
How was EA not? This is better than EA.
Yeah. I care more about. You said it yourself during Sony. I care more about the games.
Which games? Smash Bros.
Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
Super Mario Party.
Okay. D.
C.
Oh no! There's no way this gets a C. That was hot garbage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was so bad.
C.
You said you didn't even watch it.
C.
You didn't watch it. You were in your car. You can watch it. D plus.
I'm giving it a D minus.
C.
So C minus.
What are you giving it?
I just said D plus.
Oh.
D plus, D minus, C. C minus.
C minus.
Wow.
There's no way.
Wow.
There's no way.
Wes.
I'm going based on the game. Yes.
Game singular.
Games.
Singular
Mario
game.
Party is not a game.
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. This is absolute horseshit.
Did you see
I'm over it.
Jeff at the end of the Nintendo conference?
Yeah.
He goes, "Are you fucking kidding me? This is what you have?" Oh God.
It wasn't for everyone, admit that.
I will admit that.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of stuff left out across all of E3.
It was not. I mean, look at this. Let me pull out the numbers again.
But
so Bethesda won.
Bethesda won. Sony came second.
We've got a D, B minus, A minus, D minus, C, B, C. There's no way Nintendo is just as good as Ubisoft, but okay.
Nope. Not even close.
Not
Not even close.
What's the average? D, B minus, A minus, D minus, C, B, C.
I think it averages out to about a C.
Yeah. Maybe even like a C minus.
Yeah.
Overall C minus 2018 E3 C minus.
But yeah,
That's a bad conference.
no one talked about new hardware in any real capacity. We missed out on some big games like
But that's okay. We don't need consoles every year. We don't need hardware every year.
Red Dead Redemption,
That's okay. That would have been great.
Bayonetta 3.
Might not be ready.
Maybe not for you, but they should have shown Bayonetta 3.
They should. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they should have. They should have showed Pokemon RPG. They should have showed Bayonetta 3. They should have showed.
Should have given us more details on Pokemon Let's Go.
Pokemon.
Yes.
Go to the Pokenos.
You have Wes all fuck. Every time you shit on Nintendo, he loses his mind.
That's
my Nintendo.
It's just I don't even know what to say. I hear you. I'm with you, buddy.
Wes, don't you think it pains us as well that Nintendo did so terrible? Because I grew up loving Nintendo, and that's all I ever played.
Ooh. Sorry, Mexican food.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. It sucks. We know what Smash Brothers is. It's not a new game. You could put it up there and say, hey, here's some new levels. Here's the characters that are in it. It's Smash Brothers. We tweaked some things. Okay. That's all they did. But they dragged it out to an hour of sleep.
Mine is not showing.
The guy who created the shit was
our cue.
bored playing it.
That's our cue.
He's just sitting there. Okay. Oh wait, I'm playing. What? We're playing? Okay.
That was verbatim. Exactly. Wrap it up. E3's over.
That's been our E3 spectacular.
Yeah.
Extravaganza.
This not that good all in all. Just too much stuff lacking.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Like there were some surprises. Doom surprised me.
Doom surprise. There were some good surprises. There was definitely. Some good
I
surprises.
am cautiously optimistic about Fallout 76.
I am as well.
I'm all in on some of the Sony stuff coming out this year and next year.
Yep.
Spider-Man first.
Yes.
Nintendo lacked. I can admit that. But I'm still excited for the 2 games I talked about.
Sure.
Assassin's Creed looked good.
It looked janky. I'm glad
But
it's a
Just
thing.
like last year.
But just
glad
like
it's a
last
thing.
one, yeah.
We'll see.
But like the ancient Greece thing was like, how far back were they going to go? Because in timeline, in like actual real world timeline, this is going to take place before Origin.
No. This is after Origin.
But we know exactly when Origin takes place.
Yeah. This is like 300 years after that.
But that's not when the war that is going on in that game happened.
Sparta.
Yeah, that happened
The
before.
Spartans and the.
Well, it's going to jump around a little bit because you're a little kid at some point, and then like the main story of it is like they said like 300 BC or something.
Yeah, 300 BC. When does Origin take place?
Origin?
Yeah,
Uh,
like about 300 to 500 BC, right?
no, like 50.
So this game is older.
That's what I said. It's okay.
But this is supposed to be how the assassins all started.
Mhm.
So we got how their origin, and then we're going back in time more.
Just explain to them like you did to me, because it made sense. That the trilogy is going to be 3 different types of origins, and that's what forms the Assassin's Order.
The way that I'm interpreting it is that it's a trilogy of origin stories
Okay.
of these assassin types being created in different eras.
So Origin.
it's not.
So Assassin's Creed Origin is actually the start of the assassins, as we know them. It's where he gets the wrist blade, and we get the creed and all that stuff, right? So then, what? This is the origin of their tenets,
Probably.
like pre even Bayek.
I don't know. So both of these civilizations existed at the same time, and a lot of the same people are interacting with each other.
Yes, no, I get that. It's the timeline. Like we know exactly when Assassin's Creed Origin takes place, right?
50
Like
BC.
50-ish BC, and this takes place further back in time.
I want to say like,
It's whenever the Spartans and the Athenians were fighting.
yeah, I don't know, 350 AD.
This Odyssey occurs 400 years before Origins.
Yeah.
So like 500 BC, 450 BC.
There's a whole Reddit thing on it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I want to know what this is going to be the origins of.
This takes place 431 to 404 BC.
They might not even know.
Fair enough. But I'm going. Oh, by the way, game of the show. What was your game of the show?
Last of Us 2.
Last of Us 2? James?
What's that?
Game of the show?
Oh, game of the show? Man. I think for me was Ghosts.
I'm with him. Ghost of Tsushima.
I was super jacked when I saw that, like how it looks in the gameplay and everything. So, real quick, on Reddit, they're saying Bayek and Iwa did not start the Assassins. If you remember correctly from Assassin's Creed 2, Adam and Eve did. They were just not called the Assassins and had no creed, but they were always assassins. In Origins, Cleopatra gave Iwa the hidden blade, and it was remarked that it was an ancient weapon.
Oh.
You would know that if you played.
Well, if you have a copy, I'll play it.
Just traded it in.
It's digital. That was one of the coolest scenes from Origins is when Cleopatra gives you the hidden blade. I was like, oh, it's all tied in together. So it's the origins of like the order of like them starting the order of assassins, but
Okay.
this is probably like the origins of, like you were saying, the tenets and the we need this kind of thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And with that, thank you for joining us for the Broken Pixel podcast. If you like what you saw, like, favorite, subscribe on all the social medias. If you want to help us out, visit patreon.com/derailed. Throw us some money and bring a friend to Derailed Month. Also, post your E3, what you liked, what you hated in the comments below. Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. Good night.